Hey guys, Key here for simplybinge.com, and today we're taking a look at a game called LoveKami Divinity Stage. This is a game that I actually wanted to stream, but I wasn't quite sure if it would be okay to stream it. And so what I decided is I'm going to record a video of it, and depending on what the initial content is, I'll know if I can use this, if I can use it as a stream, or if I can do other stuff with it. As per usual, when I start a new game, I always like to check the settings. This is sort of like an OCD for me. I always go and take a look at the settings. So these are, standard visual novel settings. You have our sound. We can set the character voices. We can switch off certain voices. I think usually with these, you can switch off male voices as well. I think, yeah, see here? So you can actually turn off male voices if you don't want to hear men. A lot of times, sometimes these settings don't even matter sometimes. Sometimes they have settings that don't really matter. But yeah. So there's that. Then we have the gallery, which is completely empty because I haven't played the game yet. So this is actually my first time playing this game. We are playing this on the Nintendo Switch. Let's start with that. This is a Nintendo Switch title, I believe it. Okay, let's focus on the story first for now. Okay, so what we have is a dating sim between gods and humans, basically. That's generally what LoveKami is. Oh, there's a cutscene. Ooh, some close-up shiggle. That's good. It's always good to have some close-up shiggle. I'm assuming this is a god here. This may be Amaterasu. Goddess. Hey everyone. We are level 7, so the gods have become idols. Legal measures regarding the goddess who descend to the human world. Basically, a set of rules for humans and goddesses living together. Okay, so so I'm assuming the goddesses are the ones that we're dating, and the main character is a human. All right, we can work with that. All right, the gods are nourished by Sakamitama, which brings forth their Jinrikai. Sakamitama means the good hearts and goodwill of humanity. Faithful minds create better Sakamitama, which become a source of strength for the gods. Okay. Okay, let's see. Tip again. Originally referred to blessings from gods to mankind. In LoveKami, it refers to human happiness, goodwill, which gives that's already what I just said here. And the path chosen by many goddesses to gather Sakamitama in today's society was, oddly enough, the entertainment industry. So they've decided to become idols. We're so grateful you will come to see us today. Not coming to everybody. So here's the thing, right? I will only read stuff that when they're not speaking, right? Let's set that precedent from now. So we won't read anything that while they're speaking. We'll just let the voices do that. But before we continue, I just wanna address the thing that I was trying to say before we start the game. This game is available on Steam and Nintendo Switch, right? Let's just to give you an idea of the price. I'm just gonna check the Steam store, and I'll give you guys the price as well as a bit more information about the game for those of you who may be interested in it. So it's been out since on Steam. It's been out since December 2016. It recently came out December the 16th, 2016. It came out on Steam, and on Switch it recently just released for Switch, right? But we can use the Steam page for information for it. It's a single player game only. It has Steam achievements and it has Steam cards for those of you who want to pick it up on Steam. It's an adventure casual simulation. It's developed by Moe Novel, and let's see, and it's a part of the LoveKami and Moe Novel franchise. Let's see if there's anything else we have here about the game. Languages, we have English, Japanese, simplified Chinese for interface. Sorry, so English and simplified Chinese for interface, and then full voice in Japanese, and subtitles are English and simplified Chinese. That's what we have here for the game. Price wise, the game is $12.99 for the game on Steam, so it's actually a reasonable price on Steam when you come down to it. But there's a bit more information that we need to do and about the game, that we need to learn about the game, and that has to do with its age rating. So it is listed on Steam. Now I don't know how much this affects the Switch version, but on Steam it's listed as developers describe the content like this: while there are no visual nor text-based depictions of sexual activities, there are scenes in the title in which the female characters are scantily clad and or show relatively high amount of skin, as well as discussion about sexual acts, none of which are depicted. So so we don't have to worry about I guess we don't have to worry about this being flagged then, because it doesn't have any, we won't see anything really. Alright, it's just listed as mature content. Alright, so that's the general gist of that. Let's just check the Switch price so I can give you guys at least the price for that, and then we can continue with the game. Alright, so the Switch price for the game is, let's see, I'll try to include this information on the screen while we're discussing, so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at here while I'm discussing this. Switch price is, ooh, come on eShop, give me a price. It's amazing when you have a game and then the store doesn't want to show you price. So it's $14.99 on the Switch, digital only. So digital purchase $14.99. All right, so let's continue our game. We're so grateful you're okay. Oh, so sorry, I'm not reading this. It was the Divine Idol group L7. They were the most popular idol group of all. Okay, so playing on the big screen in front of Akihabara Station was L7's concert footage. Seen as how they were all goddesses, of course they were beautiful, and they were great singers and dancers. No wonder they could get so popular. But whenever she comes by the house, she's such a normal, down-to-earth girl. So I think our character is Yamato. I'm assuming he's talking about this goddess. The top goddess idol group members. Okay, so this is talking about the group. Good luck with the center being Benzatin. Is that how we pronounce that? Benzai 10. So Sarah Benzai 10 is the center girl in L7. Was someone I knew personally. Okay, but the girl who glittered up the stage was likely a completely different person. I was proud of all her hard work, but at the same time there was a distance between us. It was a complicated feeling. So I guess he has feelings towards her. But anyway, there sure are a lot of goddesses around Akihabara these days. Driven by L7's popularity, divine idols were increased by the day. Countless goddesses gathered here in Akihabara, the holy land of pop, for pop idols. They put on gaudy costumes, passed out flyers, and of course performed. A year ago, this place was packed with mere humans. Now it was full of goddesses with aspirations of idolhood. I wonder if we're gonna see goddesses like with names that we recognize, like they mentioned Amaterasu. I don't recognize the other names. Maybe they're just Japanese goddesses, or maybe we'll see goddesses from different mythologies. That would be actually pretty cool. Kind of like this game that I was playing, where you have gods and goddesses from different mythologies. is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Which there is a review for on there's a review, not a review, sorry, but a breakdown of one of the goddesses on the channel for the waifu tier list for this week. So make sure to check out that video if you haven't. There'll be something popping up around here for you to find it, and you can check that out if you want to see the tier list for that. Anyway, continuing on. But no one really bats an eyelash at all the goddesses now. Yeah, after the descent, they're already in normal part of daily life. Okay. Or at least that's what I thought. The intro flowing out of the speakers was solemn, like old imperial court music. But just when I thought it was another old divine idol, it flipped into a catchy pop melody. Okay. Alright. Quality looking shiggle there. Love me a good side shiggle. Powerful vocals exploding out of the speakers. All of the passersby stopped when they were doing. All the passersby stopped what they were doing in response to the singing. Okay, so this is the character singing right now. I wonder if this is gonna get flagged, the singing, the music in this game. Let's hope this does not get flagged for copyright. But that was over in an instant. Most of the people quickly returned to their daily lives, walking off somewhere. If this gets flagged, I guess that's fine. I'll still review the game, but hopefully it doesn't. Those who stayed, however, were enthralled by her song. I was one of those. This really is something. This little corner was overrun with a kind of heat that cut right to the person's soul. I remember when I was watching the trailer, the characters were moving. I guess this is just some stills to go with. At the beginning, she was dressed like an idol. She was wearing the uniform of a nearby school, and her equipment was cheap busker level stuff. Okay. Even then, when she sang, for an instant, she sparkled too. I'm assuming they're talking about her mic and speakers. Her performance touched something in me, and soon I was moving my body without even realizing it. At her call, some unseen force began to respond. Okay, I guess that's her powers. Around her uniform, around her uniform figure, countless balls of light appeared. They spun along with her dancing moves, glittering and turning the performance into a glorious show. Not very nice. No humans have done it. No human could have done it. It was divine work. She turned up the voltage, and the street corner went wild. Her voice grew more fiery, and her dancing more fervent. The crowd cheered as one. The crowd cheered as one, their fists raised in the air. It was like something out of a movie, and to think I hadn't felt anything special before. So this is what divine idols really are like. I really like. I'd be completely enthralled by the power of the live divine idol show. Now I understand. I knew why everyone was so crazy for L7. The world light started to close in, and the sound sounded like it was coming to a close. But the dancing lights didn't hold my eyes. They were fixed on her, still singing so happily. She's a cute waifu though. Oh, there we go. You see that? There's motion there. There's some motion shiggle. There are low textures here on the Switch though. I would assume on the PC it's really high sharp textures for the character animation. That's what I'm assuming. As warm, true and true. The performance still resonated through me Undying. Okay, so her name is Shuri Kiswenten. I think she said her name was Shuri Kiswenten. Deity thought to be the personification of fortune, beauty, and riches. Initially, the Hindu goddess Lakshmi. Okay, so it is other mythologies. Kisuhoten entered Shinto Some, true Buddhism. Okay. So they're taking goddesses from other mythologies. That's good. She was still an amateur compared to L7, but I couldn't deny I had been moved by her performance. There was something special about her voice, something that reached into people's hearts. Was it something every divine idol had, or something particular to her? As it was, I didn't really know, but I wanted to find out more. Okay. The place in Akihabara had long been a holy land for pop idols. Girls with dreams of idolhood had come and then gone. There were those whose dreams came true and they mounted the big stage, and those whose dreams had died here. Akihabara was a place with milestones for either part, a place of very-cord memories. That will surely never change, not for people and not for goddesses. Divine idols are hatched here, and someday they may spread their wings and fly away. Fly away to that big sparkling stage. Okay, so there we have our intro splash screen. So this is so far the introduction to LoveKami. Now, I could continue this even further from this point, but I think this is enough of an introduction for you guys to see what the game is about and so forth. So from here, we're gonna actually cut away and end this recording. If you want to know more about LoveKami, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I may possibly stream this on Twitch at some point in the future, possibly the Saturday after this goes live. And if you'd like to follow all the stuff that I do and stuff like that, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon on here. Check out the other videos on here. This channel, I have been a bit away from it, and it needs to sort of like build back up to what it formerly was, and that can only happen with your assistance. Hopefully you guys do check it out, and we can come back and cover more content like this. So with that, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.